What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my god. Okay, so before, sorry. Okay, wait. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, today, I have no idea if this is, first of all, hi. Sorry. But I have no idea if this is true, but I trust. Texto made a video talking about how you will not be able to get into 2.5 unless you have done that quest from that lady. I'll show you where it is on the map in but a moment. But yeah, don't know if it's true. It's a pretty easy quest. You just need an animal character, enough DPS to get by, and you'll be able to do it. But yes, Also, I got a lot of things up, so that's what we're doing today. We're doing that one, but before that, we're gonna go get that quest. Then we're gonna go burn our resin. So don't join me yet, because I need to accept the quest, and I don't think I can do it in co-op. Regardless, a couple things to update you guys on. First things first, I'm not sure if you guys heard about it, but apparently subject to change, the guy who works at Xbox who knows nothing, but who's been right all the time, except for Ganyu. That was my own misperception of guy who worked at Wii. What? Wii is not a company. Yeah, I know. Should have red signs, red flags all around. Anyways, apparently in 2.5, because 2.4 is what we're about to go into this week, or next week, I guess. Anyways, apparently Yai is going to be there, and Kazuha Rerun is going to be there. And, yeah, that's like the main big pooba. But, that makes so much sense, but also is like, that's pain. Because Kazuha is like tried and tested as one of the most fun characters in the game, who is absurdly strong. I know people put every character kind of everywhere. Playing the little bit of Xiao that I did, not Xiao, I keep saying Xiao, Kazuha. Playing the little bit of Kazuha that I played, I think Kazuha is probably the best character in the game. Pound for pound. I don't think he's going to age out of the meta. I don't know how he could. He does CC, shit tons of damage. He also scales and does a massive amount of benefits your whole team and your elemental damage. Insane. Just insane. Also has fun mobility. Also is like a battery. People don't talk enough about that. He generates so much particles. Anyways, yeah, a rerun. That's also what's happening. Yeah. A rerun and potentially a Yaka in the 1.6. That's what they were saying for 1.6. But 1.5, it's going to be a Raiden Shogun rerun, maybe, and a Kazuha and other person, Raiden Shogun. But I don't know if it's going to be like back to back. Yeah, because to me, I'm like, dude, what if we gotta see Yai's kit. Which we'll probably see 1.4 a couple days after. The leaking community is nuts. They're gonna rip her out. That sounds horrible, but they're gonna open the data mines and find out what she can do. So I will hold off judgment on that. But dude, this might be like get Ganyu and fucking leave and like bow out immediately. Not like try to get her weapon, nothing. Because like if Kazuha's there and if potentially if Yai is, again, some people out here collecting gods, some people out here collecting harbingers, your boy collecting monsters, and a wolf fox thing definitely counts. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm in a whole way of it. I'm like, shit, because I just want Kazuha because of the funness of his playstyle and shit. Also, he kind of fits everywhere, kind of like Bennett or Shincho. But yes, what do you guys think? Also, how's your day been? Sorry to throw this on you. Also, what's good, Red? What's good, Load City? Always good to have you guys. My boys are here. And before we get into it, hey, I'm not sure if you can hear this little ASMR that doesn't have to do with my mouth slapping together. Check this out. Ew. Also this. Weird. Also this. Odd. Anyways. I'll stop. It's fine. But we got my pillow finally came in. The expensive one. Anyways. But they sent this, which is like a tiny mattress. So they're like, hey, you bought a pillow. Buy our fucking $3,000 mattress. No, but it's very smushy. It's like a weird, like this is what the pillow is made of. It's like this weird grid-like pattern of silicon or silicone, however you say it. And it's squishy. And also when you like, it's silicone, so it sounds like gross flappiness. But yeah. Oh, Lone Syndicate says, all right, talking about Tekken. Red says, hello, guys. Also, hello, Grin. Hello, Red. Good to have you, buddy. How's your day been? Red, do you prefer Red or Kai? I don't mind either, unless that other one's wrong as well. Fluff says, I've got the best handle with Leo so far, and Nicholas is pretty easy to play. Who you're maining in second? Leo, alright. I'm not a very big Tekka person, so I don't know what that is, but I imagine you killing it. Red says, yeah, that is true. If you play the quest, you will understand. Oh, okay, I'm not reading it. Red, don't think less of me. We're a man on a mission here. We got 2 hours, if that, and I still got my resin to burn, and we're talking. So it's just gonna be just destroy. But I will look to you, Red, to coach me on how to do things if I stumble, because I believe it's a little puzzly. But it's not very complicated from what I've seen. Checked out a video real quick, just so I wasn't struggling the whole stream. Either just call me as you like. Red, you're the best. You're the best kind of person out here. Okay? The amount of time people be like, well, actually, this is how you say my name specifically. I'll never see them again. But they're like, no. Stop the stream. Pronounce my name perfectly. And I'm like, I mean, if you're here every day or every couple streams, then sure. But otherwise, I'm just not going to go through the effort. If you're going to be gone, maybe that's why they leave. I don't know. No, because I've killed it. I've made sure I hit their name properly. And then we never see them again. So that's why I'm like, ugh. But it's not, again, it's good to get in the habit of saying people's name perfectly. Red says Raiden might be on 2.5. Yeah, that's what I heard. I thought I seen something that said Raiden was going to be... Or not, was it? No, Ayaka. Ayaka is apparently 2.6. That's what people were saying. Ayaka rerun and her brother. Her brother and somebody else as like another double rerun. Something like that. Lone Singer says, what's up, Grin? How are you? And yeah, let's do this. I heard a similar thing from the guy at Expert. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lone Singer says, Mahoyo trying to drain people's pockets with all these reruns. Yeah, man. I was thinking it's back to back. It's not only Ganyu and Shao, which people have been waiting for millennia. And then you're getting Kazuha back in this. And then you're dropping Yai. And then you're getting to Raiden Shogun. Like, Raiden Shogun's been... Well, maybe it's been longer than actually we think, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it feels like it hasn't been that long, but Raiden Shogun actually might have been like 6 months ago, which is insane to me. 2021, this specifically feels like a blur. Anyways, not a blur, just like a crazy momentum. I was thinking it's Mahoyo trying to remember wallets until Yai doesn't suit Grin's taste, and he'll finally find some way to convince us that Yai isn't a how dare you? How dare you? Absolutely. You are not wrong, but I feel judged. Okay? Absolutely. I'll be like, it's a fox thing. It's not necessarily like a yokai thing. It's in mythology. It'll be a thing. Just get primed. If her kit sucks and like is about stopping time and shit, ugh. If she is like a set in stone catalyst DPS, I'm in. I'm in immediately. But yes, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Red says, I recommend reading. I can't, Red. We don't got time. I could watch a summary on YouTube if you like. Not after. I have to end the stream because I don't want to get like ripped apart by the person who made the video. But what do you call it? Yes. The thing is like I can always read the quest. There's a person who did a walkthrough of it. No commentary. I could read it then. But right now, we are a man on a mission. I apologize, Red. Forgive me. I read all of the what is it? The one, I don't know, the Inazuma quest that people liked a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of the quests to me that, I don't know, even the quests that people say are like amazing in Genshin, I find it, I find the dialogue goes on like a lot. Like even like to the point where it stops, and I know this, I ramble constantly. But to the point where like eventually I just completely disconnect. Like by going on tangents doesn't make you more personality or interesting, you know, etc. Again, I realize the hypocrisy. But yeah. Lone Sing, it says quest starts grin intensively fast clicking noises. I mean, hey, what do you want from me? All right. Again, to me, I would just like every quest would be dope. Would be like next level dope if they got some sort of generic $2 is an Indonesia kind of person who's out here talking all kinds of non-perfect English just to read it for me. That does miles. Like it's to me, I don't know, man. To me, I just find like, again, when it because I think that's the problem. When you have like a limited time or like data set for voice acting, you're like, we gotta make this hit and count. We gotta be efficient and effective. And when they don't, they're just like, let's explain the nuance of everything around it. And it's like, we're not reading a novel, okay? I don't want to read about how like and like I think it's one of the things that Tolkien goes on apeshit about, but he's like, the grass was as sharp as I don't know, as dragon claws from Tyrion something. I don't know. I heard Tyrion and Book and I went J.Jar, whatever his name is. Anyways, no. Simply put, no. Too much. I can't. My peon brain says I'm over it. Real quick. Here we go. Yes, we need to get all of the eyes and then we're good. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, does it not tell you? It should tell you. Anyways, we're off to go burn our resin. We have a good bit. So, Jesus Christ, let's hope this one quest is not internally long. Fluff says, my name is actually Lord Archibald Tonos Van Wiggletons the Fifth. I'm gonna have a stroke. So then I just call you? Do you prefer Lord or Archibald or Vaughn? Whatever you want. Only one though, you selfish bastard. Red says reading only takes a couple extra minutes, but you enjoy Inakami better. Red, I don't know about that. That was a lot. I'm a slow ass reader. Also, that's the thing. I love you, Red, but you don't know how I can barely read the chat most days. All right, most times. Have you seen Try Not to Grin? Where 90% of the time it's me. I have to edit them. Those videos are like 30 minutes, and I edit them down into 10 minutes because there's 10 minutes of basically misread shit. So, I mean, you might be a clean, crisp reader. Bang, 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 done. Not your boy. Not your boy. What's good, Malik? Good to have you, Malik. Malik says Cobra Kai starts tomorrow. How is The Witcher? Grin, let me know. Oh, you're not here? I thought you were here. What do you call it? What do you call it, Malik? Oh, you're excited for Cobra Kai, but what do you call it? Has anybody watched The Witcher season 2? I hadn't heard nothing. I heard people be like, watch it, and I'm like, okay, and then I didn't, and then, well, I want to, I haven't found time watching this. You know, anime, all that, things never change with me. Anyways. Sparks says, didn't realize you were we always stream Sparks every Thursday, Friday on YouTube, as well as Tuesday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, we're at Twitch. This right here is the thing. But I appreciate you stopping on by. You could have seen the stream and been like, I must be going insane. Dementia, all that. Boom. Not dementia. What is it? Schizophrenia. There it is. I'm not sure if that happens that way. You think that's the case? Somebody gets like lost and like actually like goes into the internet and like not like goes into the internet, but like you're on your subscriber feed, you see a video that doesn't exist, you click the video, it's about cats, and you're like, what the hell? This is about how to get Satan out of my brain, you know, or whatever it could be. Knock on wood. That's a sounds like a horrible time, horrible thing. Yeah, that. Uh-oh. There we go. Weird. Red says, I am in Genshin to read a novel. I am here for the story and I'm here for the combat, and which is why I'm always bitter, because there's still no endgame, Red. But I love that you love that about this game, because it's for people like me, where I can go to you and be like, what's happening? And you'd be like, here it is, baby. And I'm just like, all of it. Thank you. Lonsigan says, Raiden Shogun came out on August 13th, so it's almost 4 months. Oh, that's not that bad. After Grin tries to convince Yai isn't a monster, Kensei is actually a yokai. Grin, Lone Syndicate, not to be rude, but you are wrong. What's wrong, really? What is wrong about that? I mean, it's your opinion. We're talking about all kinds of shit. I'm sure there's a fucking, there's a wolf-like humanoid creature in fucking Indonesia or something that's considered a fable and not a monster. All right, how dare you be so culturally malignant? Okay, I will win this. Okay, even if I have to delve deep into the history of other countries to find some sort of weird dog-like creature, I'll say that's it. That's the one, and it's not a monster. It's something else. It's some other keyword. Oh. Fluff says, I was just trying to throw a tongue twister your name. Yeah, and you succeeded, of course. See, this is the thing. You demonstrated perfectly to Red why. Just sometimes it's too much effort. Too much effort. What is good? No, man, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Hopefully you've been taking care of yourself. How was your holiday? Red says, I have not watched Witcher 2 season 2 yet. I was doing other things. Same as me, man. Same as me. Red says, oh, Grin, I saw you made your mind up about the video talk. Yeah, man. Well, again, that's kind of what we do. We actually we nailed it down at the end, at the end of last stream. Although, man, I'm really hoping that I think I may have to do. I don't know. Basically, that video took like forever. I actually really liked the way it came out. I think it's one of those videos where, like, if somebody were to, like, I don't know, because I'm starting to think about, like, videos in a way that's like, if somebody were to come into your channel and see all your, like, your backlog of content, for me, I sometimes feel like sometimes I upload, like, filler videos that are kind of just there. It's like, hey, Spiral Abyss, because fuck it, I need a video, we're gonna do Spiral Abyss, you know? But I also think that if somebody, like, walked into our channel and seen our videos, and they seen, like, a bunch of weird filler content, it might be a little less great. But then again, I also think, well, then our streams are kind of the weird filler content. I don't know. And maybe that's why everyone goes to, like, stream on Twitch, and that's where they are. But man, if only Twitch archived their videos permanently, that'd be just. Oh, I know there's, like, a way that I have my cake and eat it too, where I could just basically, what do you call it? I could just make another YouTube channel where we stream, essentially, and that way I could have my main channel, which is, like, all of my actual, like, highly edited videos. There won't be like daily uploads anymore on here, but there'll always be content on either of the two channels, which I could see why people do certain things the way they do, but I don't know. Honestly, that probably makes the most sense. I hope you guys don't hate me if we end up making that weird nightmare thing happen. Forgive me. I didn't know about that though, because maybe I feel like if that's the case, we should merge our clips channel and our stream channel into one thing. If that is the play, I'm talking out loud right now. I'm not sure if that's what we're gonna do. Probably, I don't know. We'll see. It's a little too much to think about right now. More of like starting off 2020 with a new kind of goal and things to achieve. We'll do that. You know. Sparks says, I can't stay, Grin, but I look forward to your next stream. Me too, Sparks. Hopefully I can see you there. That's what I meant by look forward to. Not like because my dumbass is going to be there, but because all y'all and Sparks are going to be there as well. Hopefully. Well, actually, I shouldn't presume anything, frankly. You guys can get busy. That's fair. Red says, okay, I can be your lore librarian. Be careful. I don't shut. Dude, that's what I love more than anything in this world, is talking to someone who's interested in whatever they're talking about. Or into whatever they're talking about. Lone Syndicate says, bring it on, Grin. I shall be ready for that day. I'm in, Lone Syndicate. I feel like my goal would not be to justify it to you. It'd be to justify it to myself. If I can convince myself of my own weird perception, then I'm good. I would consider it quite the win. As much of a disassociation it might be. It will have to happen, potentially. But again, I think Yai, the way people describe Yai was that she's the skill cap for Electro. Which would also make sense why, like, Kujo Sara could be on both of their Raiden Shogun and her banner. That would at least make some sense to me. But yes, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping that, again, because if she's kind of like a weird, because that's the thing that I don't want Yai to be. I don't want Yai to be anything support-wise. I want Yai to be like, no. I am the skill ceiling for Electro in the same way kind of Arataki Ito is this, not skill ceiling, but kind of like DPS ceiling, I guess I'd say. That might be a little much, but is what it is. This, and then where's it? Oh my damn bowl is on cooldown. Also, I'm curious, what do you guys think you'd, like, you know how you guys really fucking helped me and saved my ass when it comes to coming up with a name for with fucking Halo that we made, the Halo video we made? What do you guys, what kind of videos do you guys think would be fun? Like what you would click on in Genshin? Like less of what you would click on and what you think would be fun, and then by a consequence of it being a fun idea, you would click on it. Because I'm trying to think of one where it's like, what's up? But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, God damn, that's a lot. But like I was thinking, what if the title of a video was named like, can you kill like the hardest boss in Genshin only using Ito's cow? Long title. I'll have to work it down somehow. But like if I could use the only damage source that can really happen, I might have to get a little like, well, most of the damage, because theoretically I need to generate particles and this does a little bit of damage. But mostly it would be killing the giant like Aztaha or lizard thing with just a cow and a lot of time. We'll see. I don't know. And we might be able to do it if we did it in co-op and everyone had Ito and just hucking cows and generating like a shit ton of particles so that our cows hit harder for doing the ult. Because that's why we would want more of that. Because of that. Boss versus cow, exactly. Brilliant. But what do you call it? I was gonna say I was looking into like just to get a lay of the land of like the ecosystem of Genshin and such. Holy shit, man! It's pretty hilarious because there's like a lot of content that's identical. Like there's a clearly like a trend, which I'm not like again people. It's clearly like a sentence that people are attracted to some extent. But there's like a trend on Genshin where it's like every time I blank, I have to blank, which is like every time I die or fail in the Spiral Abyss, I have to do a 10 pull, or I have to like do a giveaway or something like that. So it's like this weird like, okay, like you get the complete picture of the video before, but also it's intriguing because you're not sure if how badly this person's gonna get boned, you know? And there's like those kinds of things. It says, the Halo video, I enjoyed it very much and came out great, and I'm personally who wasn't watched a Halo video. Yeah, well, I'm happy, man. That was woof. Also, I feel like I made a mistake by like showing you guys good moments. I think I really should have showed you more of the first episode or the first match I ever did, because the first match had like one good play in it that I actually showed at the beginning, and I feel like that messed with people's perception about like, that's kind of a good play, and I'm like, I fumbled my way through that one. So I don't know, but yeah, I'm happy you enjoyed it so much, man. That again, it's one of those things where like I think this is pretty. Like again, if I uploaded that kind of content consistently, and that's all somebody's seen when they opened up my video or my channel and they seen all the videos, and they're like, let's try that one, or is that a cool idea? Let's click on that one. I feel like that would be like when you see 4 videos in a row that you think, I like all of these. These are interesting ideas. Then you're incentivized to be like, okay, I want to jump on board. For you know, this weird experience, time, etc. Go of it, all that. Also, I want to catch up on chat. Y'all throwing beautiful names at me. I want to catch this. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this to my chat in a hot minute. Although, what do you call it? In like, just to be fair, what do you call it? Yesterday on the Halo video, I asked you guys, and I don't know. I wish I would have took a picture of Fluff's initial comment thing, because it did look clean in a weird way. Like it stood out in a really interesting way, and I was like, maybe that one is best. And I kind of wanted to look at it again, but I forgot the exact way that Fluff laid it out. So I think I need to take a picture of all y'all's ideas of names, because I hope you know it doesn't fall on deaf ears. But it is me trying to like cost benefit analysis whether it works or not, or like whether it gives enough information and is intriguing, because I don't want to get in the realm of clickbait. I just want to get in the realm of like intrigue. To intrigue somebody, you know? But, I also know Main says, just started watching Disenchantment on Netflix. How do you like it? I thought season 2 was woefully missed the mark, and I love Futurama to like my very core. So it really bummed me out that they kind of made the main character a piece of shit, annoying, mean person, you know. Whereas I think Fry was always very like a dopey, honest, kind, but dopey person, you know, like flawed, but undoubtedly like in a weird way pure, you know, almost like he had childlike wonder in his eyes and etc. Whereas the one girl just seems like a bratty teenager, you know, which I'm like, I don't know. Maybe in the season 2 and 3, because I think they have 3 seasons now. Maybe it gets like exponentially better where she grows. That's the whole point. Is you see her as kind of being shitty, and then eventually she grows into like a pretty badass thing. Because I love like the ideas behind it, but I feel like the show is the epitome of like cool ideas executed poorly. Like this idea of like this little tiny goblin, like not goblin, this little tiny elf. Named Elfo, which is like this super happy-go-lucky not children of the corn, just a really happy elf. And him be like always that and never like anything else. I always thought it'd be cool if he had like a darker side where he was a berserker elf, but he was in like a happy-go-lucky village. But whenever he got like hurt, he would turn into like a psycho or something, just wreck shop. But instead, he's just like an incel, which is sad. But anyways. Red says, stop justifying yourself and pull who you like. Jeez, this is not that complicated. It's fair, but also I do love me, Red. You don't understand. You understand, Red. Love me some monster movies, monster mythology, all of it. Lone Ticket says, Red, you into the lore as well, I see. Also, Lone Ticket, Red says, oh yeah, I talk lore and a lot with friends I met in Genshin. Nice. Fluff says, boss versus cow. Intriguing. I don't know if it gives enough context, but that's probably what I should aim for. Like probably that, but in some connotation of yeah. I'm taking a picture of the chat, by the way. That's what's happened. All right, let's do this. Sorry, I'll look at chat in a minute. Just let me do this. Boom. Also, we have a lot of resin to burn and a quest, but also, I think the quest is faster than I think it might be. I think it should be. We should be okay. Also, man, I'm a little depressed on when it comes to Itto. I'm like, I want to make an Itto video so badly, but it's sad, man. Like I have been grinding and use all of my resin, like every shred. And to this day, I am still without artifacts that are good. It is just insane and painful. Also, Raiden Shogun give me all the ult I could ever want. That's amazing. Anyway, but yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I want to make a follow-up video of Itto and just going on like the same way I did about Raiden Shogun. How I was just so like shockingly surprised at how fun she was and good she was. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm drawing the short end of the stick every single time. I'm sitting there like I just keep getting the shitty artifacts. I haven't seen like I always get. Let's see. I always get this artifact. I have like thousands of these, and again, yay! I'm gonna make a healer, and they're gonna be the most cracked thing on the planet. But, I mean, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should just say, I love you. Let's focus on making a broken Chi-Chi build. I don't know. Even though I know people have already done that. But anyways. Red says, I saw a child versus bull video today and I laughed a lot. Oh, really? Talking bulls, I think? Oh, really? God damn it. Of course people have thought of that too, yeah. Lone Singlet says, if that's what you want to do, Grin, I saw go with a boss versus cow as Fluff puts it, and we could probably come up with some ideas for you, hopefully some that aren't challenging or more fun ideas. Dude, you're gonna make me tear up, Lone Syndicate, because sometimes I'm pretty bad at that whole thing where like in the middle of the stream we're just having a good fun time and I'll be like, here's some like deep shitty thinking that I've been doing, like, hey guys, I've been kind of hella depressed this week. Anyways, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, what? Where is it coming from? Jesus Christ. But what do you call it? That's one of the things that happened today. Today was supposed to be like an idea kind of day, and geez Louise, man, I was just sitting there like, I don't know. Fuck. I came up with some, but just, it's weird. I think I'm like tired, sore, because I worked out a lot yesterday, and I feel like mentally and physically like super dull. Like, you know, like sometimes you're sharp and you're just like fire, like an arrow. You just. Other times you're like, oh man, what is even moving? You know, it just feels weird. We still gotta do the work, so I kind of tried to this today. I did make a lot of try not to grins, and the way I'm justifying a lot more try not to grins is we're almost in January, which is the nightmare hellscape of YouTube yearly video revenue situation. Basically, your revenue gets cut in half because there's crazy revenue spike on Christmas, and everyone takes a vacation on January because it's that bad. It's basically like not uploading or not getting any viewer CPM anything. A lot of people stream actually at this point. But what do you call it? I thought, well, then that's all the more reason for us to use and leverage one of our loved series for the channel for some of my good old fan base, lovely, wonderful people. But otherwise, not a lot of people like it. Besides people who like the general consensus of content in the community. Red says, well, I'm on EU, or I will join you on the cow. For man, Red, that's one of those things, man. I feel like maybe that's, I don't know, making a whole new account sounds fun, except the Geoculus farm. But I would love to make a EU account. I think it wouldn't be too laggy, frankly, but yes, Lone Singlet says, like, insert character name here versus the world, and you would choose a character of your choice going around beating all of the bosses. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about, like, taking a Shang Ling, and that's honestly probably a better title for a video about, like, a character showcase. Instead of saying character showcase, saying, like, Shang Ling against the world and showing her against all possible outcome things. I'm going to take a picture of that too. At the very least, I could take the soul of it and apply it to other things. Noah says, my buddy just went to Indonesia ID to find the love of his life. Okay. Interesting. Why? Okay. Why is the love of his life to find? Did he lose the person, or is he... I don't understand. There's a lot of questions there, Nova. Lots of questions. Why is the love of his life not in where he currently resides? You know? Why is the love of his life in a third world country? Is that wrong to say? I don't know. I don't know anything about Indonesia. It could be like a fucking A grade thing. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have always just associated like... No, maybe I think I'm thinking of like... So I don't even know what establishes a third world country anymore. I don't think that's real. Besides like certain countries that are like still tribal, you know. But I don't know. I feel like it's not good to say. I feel like it's a fucking racist something or nothing, something or other to say. Forgive me if that is the case. I have no idea. Basically. Fluff says the title suggestion was like try harder, principles of too much. Halo Infinite MP. Yeah, well, it was something similar like that, except I think it was just try harder, principles. Actually, I think it was Halo Infinite, principles of too much, try harder. I think that's what it was. It was like a little bit of swapping, and it was also something about, no, I think that was your old one that you said. Also, I never knew that was a thing, which is, I always knew it as KD, but there's KDA now, which KDA, I guess, is kill, death, assist, which I was like, that makes so much more sense. Oh my god. Lone Singlet says DPS Chi-Chi video with the new artifacts. Said, yeah, that's one that's on the list. I just gotta, I don't know, because the part of me is like, I really want to keep leveling Itto. So if I stop and I burn all my like bank vault of like artifacts into the healer set, then I'm like, oh, but then what if I get a good Itto one, and I'm like, but then I also have thousands of like artifacts that are shitty. I should probably just go for it. Red says, but look at how hard you are hitting with Itto already. I have stopped farming Husk. Mine is good enough for 3-star right now. Yeah, but Red, it could be better. I plan on triple crowning this dude. And the one thing, Red, the only thing that I'm really looking for with Itto, and I would consider it to be like pretty well done, although like I could probably get better, is I want this to be an on-set defense cup. I haven't got lucky enough to get it. And also I want this. This is my, like, the one thing that's holding me back in such a huge way is this. I need to get a geo, like, scaling off piece, on piece, whatever. If I can replace this one, then we're all good. But yeah, but also I need it to roll with enough critical rate to where I don't already lose my already small amount of critical rate. You know what I mean? So that's the weirdness that I'm dealing with right now.
Press the advantage. Advance. Who wants some of this? Attaboy.
But yeah, no, I agree. I don't think my Itto needs to hit anything beyond 23k because it hits so fast. Also, like, we hit for like 50k with our bowl just because I have the talent leveled up so much. But yes, I agree. This is an excessive feat. But at the same time, I also want to, like, be like, hey, check out my Itto. All right, I fully sent him in the same way I fully sent Razor, which Razor was hitting for like 20k every hit back in the day. You know what I mean? Fluff says, essentially like how you do the stream, the title format. Yeah. That's except you put the name in the front, which I was like, I know that's, like, to me it looks cleaner, it looks more professional, but at the same time I don't know if it's, because again, like, the more I look at, like, weird titles that have, like, weird, and I get it, like, what the title does is it's supposed to excite the viewer and kind of, like, tell you what the video is kind of subconsciously, and it does that. But, like, a lot of the video titles that I see is a weird, like, asking a pondering question that people want an answer to, you know? It's like a question that is basically the soul of the video, essentially. Fluff says, so more like Halo Infinite, the principles of too much try. Yeah, that's what I think it was, exactly. Yeah, that looks way more similar. I said, I'm not sure if you put the brackets, but that makes sense. I think you maybe put you put a line, maybe. I don't know. Regardless, you probably know more about what you said than me. But just, yeah. And my memory might have been on the fritz recently, actually. Red says, oh, your camera block the artifact stats. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. So, yeah, that's my bad. Yeah. What I was saying was, this is the one thing that I need to change on Itto. This is the one thing that would, like, really holding me back. It's the defense cup. If I could put a Geo cup here, I think I'd be doing like 34k every swing. But I also am getting a lot of critical rate and a little bit of critical damage on this. So in order for it to be fully fledged, I need to have a lot, or a decent amount of critical rate on whatever Geo Goblet I have, which is possible. But this is also pretty good. Like, I'm getting 17 critical damage on this defense cup. So I'm gonna need to find a defense cup that's on brand, that has enough critical damage. This one got close, but not quite there, because I can't. Any less than 44 is pretty sacrilege. It's pretty. I got nothing. It's too much of a hit, you know. I like being in the top corner for whatever reason. Fluff says, game name, unique title message, series. Yeah, that's kind of the format. Except, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, let me take a picture of that too. That looks clean. I don't know what it is. Something about that. I feel like almost I want to put another, like, slash in there, but maybe not. Maybe you're right. Maybe that's just how it should be. This. Boop. Okay. Taking a lot of pictures. My camera rolls gonna be just fat. Thick. Alright, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. This. Generate particles. God, this thing's about to come up. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're good. Fuck it. This. It's bad. You always should go in there with excess particles, but nah. None of that, apparently. Fluff says you probably want a Geo Goblet, a critical rate, or ER defense. Apparently, on the video that I seen for Itto, and it's kind of like the same for just about every Geo person, even if you scale off of defense. The only thing that changes is like whether you go attack percent or defense, and even still you probably go defense. But most Geo people, they scale off defense. But apparently it's like for the last 3 of your artifacts, it's supposed to be defense, geo, and then critical damage if you can. But that's if you can get enough critical rate in your substats. Yes. But also critical, it's like the crown can either be critical rate or critical damage. It doesn't really matter. It just makes you either hit harder or you do more consistent damage over time. It's that whole business, you know? Also, yeah, I did not know that. If you perfectly time your hit, you can actually put one of those things on their back, which is hella weird. Lunsink says, glad I can help, Grin. I had also another idea I have that's more of an information video is on what ability you should crown in Genshin, since I find that most people hoard their crowns in fear of the wrong choice. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Okay. No, sorry, I'm getting kind of lost in my thought. But at some point there was, I think, a 404 girl a long time ago asked me to make a video on Spiral Abyss, but me being a person that like never cared enough to really like min-max to the point where I could just dunk on Spiral Abyss because I just keep liking new characters. That's the only way I can keep engaged with Genshin, so I never got around to like perfectly being able to just like obliterate Spiral Abyss. Needless to say, I told her I'd make that video and I didn't, so I'm kind of like, I had that thought in my head, I'm like, that's a really good idea for a video. Could I break down all those things in my head enough to where I could do it? I think there's obvious choices like Shinsho, Kazuha, Ganyu. The baseline is anything that has a stupid high multiplier on it, probably crown. Kazuha is one of the best examples. Ganyu is one of the best examples, especially with their charge shot. Just has stupid high end tier scaling. Anything that Goat makes the, like, if the multiplier keeps jumping from like 10 by like 20 or 30 or 40%. Yeah, same thing with Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun, like, but also Raiden Shogun's a little deceptive because Raiden Shogun looks like she doesn't actually give that much of a buff. But it's because she, unlike other characters that only have like one metric getting increased, Raiden Shogun has like 6 different talents getting up by just a tick, but that all like stacks on top of each other to create just an insane amount of stuff, you know? Lone Syndicate, I think I'm off. I have to go do this quest. I think I don't know what are we doing on time. We're doing actually really good on time. That took almost half an hour, easy peasy. Let me go into, actually, can we do this together? Maybe we can do this together. Holy shit, it doesn't seem like it's fighting me. I think I will need an Animo person. Let me switch to Venti. Also, I seen you, since I did a try to grin today, Lone Syndicate, I seen a meme of your meme of Genshin. And I'm happy to report, I think I'd be absolutely fine. Well, the meme was, you're playing Genshin and the last person you unequipped from your character roster is going to come to kill you. How fucked are you? And my response was, well, every character in Genshin theoretically can get hit by like a giant ogre with a shield and horns like 3 or 4 times before being okay. The only thing that they suck at is dealing enough damage to actually knock down the ogre. So to me, I lucked out. Since we were doing the like Abyss run, I de-equipped Garu for Bennett, I think. So I'm Garu. I probably got it. That's probably my best shot. Okay, as long as he didn't have his ult and got some auto aim bullshit, I'm gonna kill his ass. Okay, I'm gonna smother him or some shit. Is a tiny dog boy just stop. This is so brutal. Oh, also touch dark, but you know, you gotta live all that. We're doing this. I thought I seen a video of. Do I have to interact with this in some way? Oh, I guess that's just it's telling me to restore the eye, but I think there's. Why are you fighting me right now? Oh, read the tablet, I guess. I guess we gotta do that before this Animo things start happening. There it is. Oh, so let me catch up on chat. Also, what's good, Davian? Davian says that timing is important in a lot of games, and they don't always tell you that. You gotta play around a bit with the mechanics right. Okay, Davian. Davian's the Great. What? What? Fluff says could be a video about what talent to invest into and what to crown, and which takes the highest first priority. Ladies and gentlemen, specifically for the people who are giving me an actual idea, I promise. Fucking me dead. I promise I will make your idea come to life, okay? Because the one thing I hate is when people say, "Can you give me a suggestion?" and they fucking just do it to just puff you up, okay? I appreciate you giving me an idea, and if it's an inference of value that you're maybe looking for, I gotcha. I will produce that video, okay? Thank you also for giving me that, because there's often times where I'm like, do people want this? Maybe they want that. I don't know what people want. I'm crazy over here. But thank you for doing that, because that's exactly what I'm kind of hoping for when I ask you guys stuff like that. Is kind of an inference of value, or like, what do you guys think people are struggling with, or what you struggled with, and looking back at what answers you were looking for, kind of thing, you know? I thought it was over here somewhere. I thought I seen the like weird electro trail lead me. It's going this way apparently. Oh, is it on the tippy top of this? Nope, is it there? No, keep telling me to go this way. Not over here? Oh, oh, no, it's right here. Oh, no, if only I was sucrose, I'd be able to do an anemo drop. Also, I fucking hate these things with a burning passion. Don't jump off. Oh, fuck. Just a little bit too far away. Also, I did see Sekiri jump in here, but I was on a tangent. You know what? We don't need the rest. We don't need to kill these things. I don't think they drop items. Okay? Pointless. Also, Itto, please. Grab the goddamn wall. Alright, this. Where are the electros? Like squiggles. Oh, I think that's what it is. There it is. I gotcha. Sucrose is best girl. Also, Sekiri, haven't caught you in a hot minute. Hopefully you've been taking care of yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. What do you call it? Sekiri. I seen your thing about seeing that Scaramouche apparently is pretty far away. And also that, what do you call it? Yai might be coming pretty soon here, so it seems like the stars have aligned for your success. You might be able to snag a Yai and maybe a Kazuha or another. No, you already got a Kazuha. You already got Kazuha, but maybe you may be able to snag Yai and be all the better for it. Quite the timely twist of fate, I guess. Also, where are we going? I can't see these fucking things. Also, what's good, Angle? Angle says, just here to send some good mood. Keep grooving, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, Angle. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Love the positive vibes, all that. Venti just needs to get his alt back, and we're gonna make short work of all of you. This, give it a minute. There we go. Let's see if what do you call it? Itto's cows can hit. It does do a AoE hit, massive. I'll also do this, generate particles. Mel says this is one of my first quests. This one you did in like the new thing. God damn. Red says no killing of Garu allowed. Also, don't underestimate the doggo. Listen, it depends. If it's my Garu is built to give me his allies a ton of shit. But him himself, at least right now, is a baby. Is a literal, I could strangle him. Okay? Worst case scenario, I could strangle him. If I'm going up against your Garu, I'm dead in 3 seconds probably. But even still, what are we dealing with? If we're in our world, he can't deal damage to anything, therefore he can't get his ult. And therefore he only has the initial cast of his E. Now maybe that hurts like shit as well. I don't know. Because we gotta find out what the damage is relative to everything else, you know? I don't know. Seems like a lot. I keep saying, you know? Also, we're almost at 20k Primo Gems again. Definitely should be premium primed up for Ganyu. Worst case scenario, hopefully, fingers crossed. Ugh. Also, again, I have Star Glitter, so yeah, I should be good. Lone Singet says, "Oh, Grin, I'm glad you saw that meme. Got another meme in the memes tab I uploaded recently. It's about having a harem on Yandere. Dude, what do you call it? I think I seen that one too. But what do you call it? There was one you uploaded, Lone Syndicate. I hope. What do you call it? It was one of the ones that I don't know what it was. It just fucking made me like what? It was like a really specific, but I just fucking hated it. but a lot of the other ones you made were great. But there's one of the few times where I was just like, this is just awful. I was like, should I put that in the video? I don't know. I'll run it by Lone Syndicate and hope he knows I'm not being a cruel son of a bitch. I just think every now and again, humors depart very massively, or we just have or it's a specific kind of humor that you find jolly, but for me, who doesn't have the same context of what you do, nothing. Saggy pops out of the box. Also says, I was able to get here before the end of the year. I know, Saggy, you got busy real fast, but hopefully you had a lovely holiday. Hopefully Christmas was great. Hopefully you got everything you wanted. Fluff says, posted it to the community suggestion. Thank you. Thank you. Fluff says, your new mouse and mug won't arrive until next year. What? My new mouse and mug won't. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. I was like, that's the what? What kind of. Okay, no, you're talking about like in 2 weeks or something. Jeez. Or like literally on, what is it? Monday, alright? Or something like that. Jeez. Also, what is it? I gotta read the tablet. Where is the tablet? There it is. Talk about this bullshit. I don't really remember what this one was, but it usually tells you. Protect the leylands. Easy. Let's do this. We're gonna do this. This. I probably should have waited a little bit before I did the casting. Feels bad. Oh my goddamn bull didn't do anything. It was really not doing good on the ledges. It really falls apart real hard. Not good. Ooh, also, Jesus. Nope, stop. Oh god. Oh god. This. Oh, he died instantly. Jesus Christ. What happened? Official, maybe? Ryan Shogun cast? Alt? Whatever? I didn't know you could do story quests together. This is quite fun. This is quite a good bit of fun. Yeah, Raiden Shogun Slash is wrecking people. I was about to say, please don't miss. Please don't miss the person. Oof! About to be able to throw our cow again. God damn you! Quickly! Cow! God damn, is that? What is that official? What has happened? Everyone's getting dropped. This is official and what's her name? Jeez. Brutal. This is actually, I'm shocked. This is actually like they're throwing more enemies than Spiral Abyss throws at us at this point. Oh, but there's no healing happening. Oh, it's a little rough. Oh no! Oh fuck! It's about to get all bad. Unless that we just had to. No, we did. Thank God. Could have been real bad, real fast. Nova says, "Have you ever played Breath of the Wild?" I have not, Nova. I want to though, but I never had a Nintendo. But apparently there was a mod where you could get, which just gives you the big pooba. Like you can just download. It's pirating essentially, but yeah, you can play Breath of the Wild on PC with like a 60 frame rate, all that stuff. Crazy, awesome. Is there a healing stone near us? Maybe. Uh-oh. Does it not? Oh, can we not do any more in co-op? That's fucked up, dude. No, we can. Good. It's just being weird. I don't know why I detoggled. Yeah, we gotta go here just to heal up. Angle says, can I get a guide on how to delete Barbara? Listen, Angle. Listen. I don't know what to tell you. I got 17 of her. All right, I feel you. It's also annoying that she just sits there, taunting us. I believe here. Yeah. Fucking goddamn you. Goddamn you. This Kaya, as much as he's a McDouche, he is also very good. Oh, Nova says that's what got you into Genshin is Breath of the Wild. Yeah, man. I think to me, if there was a game that's like identical to Genshin but has like the ability to customize a character, and has like cosmetics and has like a similar kind of RPG leveling up system, instead maybe not like the hey, here's 4 characters that you can use all at once, but just anything similar like that, I think it's gonna take off because there's something so nice about like an RPG world to explore that also has fun content and gameplay that also like has constantly updating mechanics, you know. A little nose, but yeah, it's also a lot to ask. But yeah. Also, Zach says Sucrose is best girl. Yes, this is back when we were talking about the Sucrose and whatnot. Nova says that's what got me into Genshin. Zach says I'm getting Yai on my alt account, saving every single Primo Gem for Scaramouche on my main. Well, yeah, but also didn't they say that Scaramouche is coming out in 3 point something? So that's still like a good bit away, etc. I was thinking we gotta still read this tablet, although I think we can. Oh, we're gonna combat this. What's happened? Where is? There she is. Goddamn blind. Red says Garu is a general. Such slander. I mean, yeah, but like he's also a general that, like again, he's the general. Just because you're the general doesn't mean you're the strongest warrior. It means you're able to come up with like bullshit, right? Like strategy, all that. But not necessarily like you're the one that's gonna be able to hit the hardest, you know. I think that's sometimes how it is perceived in media, but oftentimes generals are actually thin, dainty, smart as hell people, you know? You know? I might have looked up how to do all of these, even though it's pretty straightforward, but still. I'll still, goddamn! Quickly, this! This! Goddamn, Raiden Shogun. Do I have Veritas and Veneer on? Is that why it's like weakening them in some way, or are you just fucking killing it? You're just killing it. Oh, I think you made a double crown to everything, right? You psycho. Oh, do this. The last one! And then God, I hope that's it. Unless there's another, like, breaking off part. Lone Singlet says, wait, what meme was it? Because I'm not sure. Dude, I don't know which one it is. I could go find it real quick after we're done doing this. I don't know, man. It was one of those ones where I was just like... very rare, because most of the time I'm like, I can find the happy spin on this, but then also I'm tired and crabby today, and I'm like, ugh. I'm a baby, I'm like sore, so I'm just kind of like, ugh. I'm not exactly the most like, so I think that probably played into it a little bit. Is it on top of this thing? Yeah, it is. This one, honestly, I just feel insulted by the puzzle of this. If the video is correct, which I watched. Oh shit, Zach says Scaramouche ain't cheap grin, or C6 Scaramouche ain't cheap grin. Yeah, no shit, I know you were going that deep. I guess it makes sense. I guess it makes sense. What happens if, never mind, this is a stupid question, I'm not even gonna answer it. This. I just thought it was like this. I thought we just point them forward and some shit happens. That was it? Was that all of it? Okay, maybe the thing isn't the same, or isn't easy. I don't know. Pay respect at the statue. Oh, do you have to activate them? This is one? What? do I have to activate it first? I guess. Now I hit this one? Okay. I thought I did that. Fuck me, I guess. Now is this? It's over here. Okay, so now we've got to do this one? Okay. This seems kind of like... Yeah, see, like, this is what I mean. You just point both of the arrows, and then you hit this. No, we didn't. Okay, never mind. You changed 2 things. Is that a puzzle? I don't know. I remember when you did Clee's fucking thing. That was a puzzle. It was actually like a complex as hell puzzle. You didn't even get that good rewards. You had to adjust the water length of like these pools. How the fuck are you supposed to know that? You had to go to like a fallback point to like look at the thing, or actually you took a screenshot actually, but no one knew you. You could just look at your screenshots. Anyways, crazy. I think we did it. Now we just need to go. Wait, no. Apparently we got more. No, now we're done. Right now we just got to go and open the door, right? And then we're almost there. Maybe, maybe. Angle says Barbara just annoys me. I can hear her singing, humming anymore. I hate constantly pulling her. Yeah, well, it's rough when she's on like banners that are people are like, oh my god, I want this character so much, and then it's just Barbara, you know. I got the summer outfit as well, and I gotta admit it's cool. Yeah. Well, man, fucking, they're about to get dethroned by like the goth vibe, big time with Kaching and Ninwang. Golly. Malik says, if you have any luck points after your wishing, throw them into the universe. Aim it at me, cause I need Zhongli. I don't know, man. Listen, Malik, listen, man, listen. Here's the thing. That apparently, after this Ganyu rerun, there's Yai. And there's also Kazuha. So, unfortunately, I might need to be a Mick douche and be like, hoard my luck for you, myself. But honestly, you know what? Why couldn't you control the percentage of luck that you give to a person? Also, this is a fake world we're talking about where, yeah, luck and all that stuff. Actually, not true. I think there's not luck, but I think there's like every time you do, like I oftentimes think of like the moment when you press the button to wish. If you were to wait like 2 seconds later, if the outcome would be theoretically different, right? I think that makes sense. Angle says, "Still, my points, my point stands." All about her not being that great, but you like her outfit. Sekiri says, ask Grinlaw. What you mean? Ask Sekiri. She's killing it out here. Actually, Sekiri has been killing it recently. I think her luck had a pendulum and swinged forward finally. My Barbara is C4. At least there's that. That's not bad. What really sucks is when there's a banner when you, even though like, again, it's the fact that I thought it was bad when you had like a banner that was technically the worst for you because you have like C6. So it's theoretically a waste, but I thought I heard somewhere where people were saying that actually people don't know the math of it, where like the star glitter that you get from having a character to C6 and getting them is the equivalent of like actually better for you getting another wish, essentially. Like the conversion's close, I thought. But that person might have just been doing copium things, you know? Just trying to make the best out of a horrible nightmare, essentially. Red says, I got around 15k Barbers too. And what can we do? I know, what can we do? They keep throwing around these like banners that people were hyped about, you know? But not too hyped about. They ain't doing it with Ryan Shogun because that'll jeopardize too much the waifu industry, you know what I mean? Which I get, moves mountains, but still. Also, do I have to hit, what? Oh, I can't do this part in co-op, but Low Syndicate, I'm almost certain you can join as soon as I open this. But I apologize, I'll be right back. Fluff says, the pillar locks them, gotta have all of them rotated in center. Is that what we did though? Oh, was that one not? Oh, I guess I only moved it one thing. I thought I had it centered because it looked, it glowed, but I guess I was a little off. Boom, and now we're good to go. And I think you should be able to join now because I think it's just maybe not. Maybe they're like, no, this is a final battle. You're gonna have to throw down. Is the team okay? This team should be fine. We got a lot of fire on here, and there's a lot of water enemies. Ice would be ideal too, but yes. Oh, also, let me. Has anybody memorized what Ganyu requires and can quickly show me or tell me if I have all of the right things? I think I do. I'm kind of jaded because I prepared for her like 3 months ago, which feels bad. And I can do the final battle. See, it's weird. You just can't open a door. Odd. Engel says, I want to pull for Zhongli and Kazuha. Any idea when they will get a rerun? Zhongli is coming out, I think, what is it? I think it's Ganyu and Kazuha. No, sorry, it's Ganyu and Zhongli, but that's after. So I think the first banner is Xiao and Yunjin and Shinhee. There we go. That's the first banner. And then the next banner is Ganyu and Zhongli, which makes sense because they synergize really well. And then after that, I don't know which will come first, but apparently in 2.5, which is the next patch, it'll be Yai and then a Kazuha rerun. I don't know if they're going to do more. What was it? I think it was Raiden Shogun as well. So yeah, that's the thing. I think like there's either you're gonna be able to choose from Yai, or Raiden Shogun and Kazuha, or it might be the different weirdness. But yeah, basically they're coming this patch and next patch. So pay attention this patch, next patch. I just don't know which coming first in 2.5. Also, Lone Syndicate. I'll put on Bennett. I'll put on Benny. Angle says, no, I read that. Fluff says, and some of these rotation ones in another circle. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So this one, so like we're just supposed to put it until it goes straight, right? And then you just do the same like this, and then or do they keep pivoting? Because sometimes there's a weird like code that you need to do it because they always change each other. And then and then that's it. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's what I'm like, what? You just point them at the center? I mean, I guess that makes more sense from like a logic standpoint instead of it being some sort of really convoluted code that everybody would forget eventually, you know? But still, bullshit. It did not help. that did not help in any way. I guess that should just ran. Oh, I'm getting lit up. Heal up, Benny. Oh, I missed my cow. Also, I hurt my throat just now. Ow. Run! We actually had a shield. We were fine. We were fine. Engel says, "Oh, by the way, can I add you on this? Absolutely. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, I think you just got to. My code is right below me. See that right? This right here, all the way at the bottom. UID, that one. If you add me, that'll work. Oh, I see. So do I have to do them in an order? I guess so, like this one. So it didn't allow me to hit the thing. Pay respect to the statue. So does that prime it? I don't know. I feel like it may be punishment for not doing it properly. So now do I need to hit this thing? Pay respect to the statue. Because that looks like it's primed. So if I do this first, and then I rotate them all. No, that may not be it. No, I guess I need to do this after it's primed. Weird. And then this one. And then this one. There we go. And is this one's now ready to go. Yay. So then we do this. Then we do this. Then we do this. Then this. We're going to get some enemies. Then we're going to do this. And I think we're good. Mayhaps. Now we can do this one. Yes. What? No, this may be more complicated, this one. It's not breaking the other one. And now, I think that's good. but I can't be sure. Are the other ones getting fucked up somehow? Don't really know. This. Oh, Lone Seneca got lit up. Oh, run! He keeps spawning in like crazy. I think I'm not sure if we did it right or wrong. I don't know. Typically, when there's enemies, there's correctness somehow. Fischl's getting lit up. I apologize, Fischl. I can't really put down a Benny stamp until I'm primed, or until what's his name is done. Why does it keep like turning on and off? No, we did it. I don't really know what's happening. I probably didn't read the lore. Makes sense. Angle said, yeah, maybe we can play together. Yeah, at some point, Angle, that'd be awesome. We always play together on Sundays. Over at Twitch, typically is when we stream there, though. So you have to go over there if you wanna do that. But also we play it many times. Also, this looks nice. What is this? Ooh, that reminds me of Harry Potter. That weird like fucking dream thing, memory thing. Malik says, I need easy button Geo father person. Got it. Second is my Barbara C4. We read that. You said you were going to ask me something, but didn't. Oh yeah. I was gonna say something about. I think it was in regards to what if your Scaramouche team on your alt account, or sorry, you're the one you're saving for. You're gonna get Scaramouche, but that account is not gonna have the sufficient supports to make Scaramouche pop off. But then I remembered it doesn't matter because Scaramouche on the account would just, it eclipses everything in terms of power and anything. So that's why I was like, it's a question not worth answering. I know the answer. It's fine. It's fine. Also, you probably had some forethought and built that ahead of time. Fischl died twice. I was about to say it. I heard her go a couple times. Investigate. We got a droplet, baby. Is that it? Hello, lady who seems just great. I bet you're just terrific. Oh, I'll go look at that meme thing in a hot minute. Whatever. The one that it happened on Try Not to Grin where I was like, I don't know. This hurts me. Red says, no, the star glitter for C6 4-star is absolutely not worth it. What BS is that? Oh, you mean like it's not? Okay. Oh, so you're saying the conversion isn't actually that good? I heard maybe it's again. Could just have been a guy who I was watching and just be like copium shit, where he's like, actually, it's not the worst. And I'm like, are you okay? Why are you talking like that? Fluff says 1 silver, 9 fragments, 9 chunks, 6 gemstones, 46 Horvos crystals, 160 flowers. Let me see. Okay, so before we do all that, let me check out this right here. Okay, so this is the Ganyu checklist. Fingers crossed, we actually have it. Oh shit. No, I'm fine. I was like, I haven't leveled up artifacts for our girl. Even though I have like so many of crit rate charge decal things, which I'm sure will roll into everything else. But anyways, don't look at me. I always have the other artifact set that's really good that you lose alt, but she also regenerates particles enough to where I think you'll be okay to just get the charge attack damage buffs. Anyways, what do I do? So Ganyu needs, what was it? Ganyu needs 160 Quinn something flowers. Is this the right thing or is it this? I think it's this. Flowers. What are we looking at? Flowers. Nope, this is not the right place. Where's flowers? This? No, this is flowers. Gotcha. Flowers. Please tell me I have enough of these stupid flowers. Oh, baby. Is this right? God damn. God damn. We got 418 of these bad boys. We are cooking. We're good. All right. Then we need 18 Whopper flowers. What are those? Oh, the ice flower things. Yeah, no, I don't even just need 18 fluff. I got that shit covered. What is it? This right here? Where's the boss material? Right here. 46 cores, baby. Primed. I got this 2 months ago. Kill me. Anyways. I'm not sure about the gold. That might be a little weird. 9 green and blues. Gold digits. What is that? 96 nectar. Shadow Warrior 3. What is that? Oh, these are the talents. Talent stuff. Talent level up stuff. So what is that? Gold something. It's here. Right? No, these are not where books are, right? No, they're here. No. There we go. Okay. What is it? Gold diligence. Gold diligence is. There it is. It's not great. It's not great. Could be better. We have a couple. I'm not sure if we have 100 and. Yeah. but you know. Oh wait, no wait. Wait. Diligence, right? Diligence is what it is. Gold diligence. Is that just? Huh. I hope this is right. Or is it this? I don't know. Hopefully it's okay. And 3 crowns, dude. I got fucking 7 crowns primed. I'm not sure if I'll do it, but probably I'll be like, no, just fully send it. But the thing I don't have really well is weapons. If we go to archer weapons, it's looking rough. I got this one that I leveled up. Shit. This one that I leveled up. I don't know, man. I got refinement rank 4 on it, which is a lot. I know, it's too much. But also, if I have an ult that's charged, I get more damage, but you don't want to really use that, you know? This one is elemental skill. Yeah, I don't know. The only one that I have that maybe... No, they're all kind of bad for her, unfortunately. I might have to buy the one in the shop. This son of a bitch in here. The shop, unless it's not in this thing, which... Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, good. Yeah, we don't no royal stuff. And maybe when the shop resets in one day, I'll may buy the red critical damage one that's there. You know, is the season pass one shit on her? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I was reading the top thing on the silver fragment chunks, gemstones. I think I got all that. Whopper flower 18. 3 shimmering 30 cent nectar. I think I got all that. But the other stuff is interesting. For the talent level up priority. Oh, that's in total of okay, so you need diligence, 9 green diligence, 6 D3 blues, 14 but yeah, I've already taken care of I've already taken care of Garu and Ido, more or less, from what I want to do right now, until I get better artifacts for both of them. So yeah, but so I think I could dedicate some resin to that, but I'm still trying to get artifacts for them. Sega says this quest was fun. Yeah, it seemed like an interesting quest. I like that, like, as much as I did shit on the puzzle solving mechanics, it is also nice that it's not. I don't know, the puzzle, like, on the other end of things, the puzzle stuff can just be annoying to where you're like, I don't know, man, I don't got time for this. Just give me, I'll just go quickly look up a guide on YouTube. And you're like, why do I have to go to this alternative source, you know, to get what I want out of this? Red says, you get 1 refund wish for 10, whilst it would be, what in the world is that? Yeah, that's fair. I never thought about that. But I guess that 1 wish could be the thing that pushes you just over pity. And then you're like, bang! And you got that massive pooba, essentially. Big pooba. Sega says, I will make him support perfect, or I will make his supports perfect for him. I have him with, Cosmo. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it, since he is from Inazuma too. Yeah, no, I'll be crazy. Lone Syndicate says, Grin, what are you doing? Are we gonna go for Wanderer's Troop Ganyu or Blizzard Slayer Ganyu? I feel like I gotta go Wanderer's Troop, just because I have like a bazillion of those because I've been playing the game for forever. So I feel like when I go for Ganyu, I gotta go Well, I'm either going to go budget ass, which is this one, because I already have like a set that I have that's pretty good here. Gets you like 200 crit rate. Like, look at that. Look at that. 200, it's not bad. It's 200 crit damage built in, you know, on Amber. Anyways. So yeah, I think I might go with stuff like that. This will not be perfect or even a kind of work, but they'll get by. But ideally, I would want to go for, how do I do this? Filter? There we go. Wanderer's Trope, I believe. Even though I've burned a lot of them just because it's just too many. There's too many. Where is it? Wanderer's Trope. I have 184 of these things. And some that are, they have the crit damage and attack percent on them. Critical damage. Don't know why I said that so weird. Critical damage and HP. So yeah, but also I've been playing since day one, so I should have a lot of these. But yeah. But apparently that 80% increase to Elemental Mastery is huge. And that increase to attack... charge attack damage specifically is massive. But I don't know, because theoretically, well, no, if I get the red weapon, I should have critical damage. Then I'll just need to get a critical rate circlet. And yeah, and get some substats. I should be okay. Fluff says, you'll need to farm more of diligent material. Yeah, and Shadow of Warrior comes from the... Oh, yeah, Fluff, check this out. Where is it? I have gotten all of the plugs, or whatever you want to call them. Bulbs, sure. Where are they? Right here. Yeah, I got, let's see. I got 40. I got 40 of these. 40 of that. Jeez Louise. I don't know who you are, but let me know if you're in chat and you want to join. Red says, you have no diligent books at all. What? I thought I had a little bit. Must have used them on someone else. Those weren't diligence? These ones weren't diligence? I got 41 blue diligence and what do you call it? 59 diligence. I know they're not gold. I know that's the hindrance there, but yeah. Him should be good for gun. Oh yeah, the one with attack thing. Lone Ticket says, in Blackcliff, War is in the next shop, and yes, the Battle Pass bow isn't good on her. Blackcliff's bow. Okay, gotcha. Fluff says, you'll need a lot of nectar, but you have enough. What's nectar? What's that? What is nectar, Fluff? I feel like I should know that. Red says, I did R5 Hermit on Ganyu, and it completed. You have R4 crossbow instead, TBH. Oh, okay. Fluff says, also pinged you with the infogram of material. Oh, perfect. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I always just go to the honey impact. I was just wondering if I had like the general things, and I think I did, because I was worried that I may have used some of like the flowers for another character in the meantime, right? Don't think it says repost. Also, Grin, did you see the Shinhee character teaser? I did. It looked crisp. Also, she looks like a what do you call it? No one pointed out the joke. I was upset. When she's walking down the street and she sees like this tiny ponytailed boy and she goes like, there's a lot of ara vibes, to say the least, of like tall waifu, tiny little man, and she's like, it's like, geez, no one mentioned it, nothing. Goddamn people. Red says, yes, Wanderer's Troop is great. Perfect. It's weird because the Wanderer's Troop doesn't sound better than 50k charge damage essentially than the other one, but then I think it's also because you don't have to take a loss. Like the, what is it, 15 or 25% more damage is not worth the not being able to use your alt if you have it. But also, I've been needing to put Zhongli on a team, and I'm happy that I finally, hopefully, will get her and be able to, like, my Zhongli's been benched because of Albedo and Garu and Ido, and then my Raiden team is all just supports and such. Fluff says, so you want more diligence, but otherwise should be good, solid for Ganyu. May want to prep the crystal crystals instead of time. What do you call it? Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, because you said instead, like in the meantime, because I have, what do you call it? I haven't leveled up a cryo character in forever, dude. I don't think besides Rosaria, am I missing someone? Chi-Chi maybe? Yes, also. But yeah, I don't think I've leveled up just about any cryo person. So I've hundreds of these. I have 331 of the base crystal. I know I'll need more, but I've never used. Also, water character, same thing. I don't think I've leveled up many water characters besides Shinsho. It's a monster material. Oh, what is it called? Nectar? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's something because that's the thing that I probably haven't made a point to get around and get to. How do you see the monster material? It's here, right? It's like a... Where is it? Is it in this? Monster material is like coins. But I don't see any coins. Must be... Oh, there you go. Okay. What do we need? Nectar, you said, right? What is nectar? Is it this? I don't know. Is it this? No, we're fine. Whew. We got 452. We're okay, boys. I was like, oh, I don't want to farm whopper flowers, but we're good. All right, sorry. I'm very excited. I was like, oh, do I have to do a lot of work? Oh, God, my poor resin. I want to level up Ito and Garu more. But yeah. Red says Crescent Bow better than Himari Bow. It's a long story. Weird. What's Crescent? Crescent Bow. What's that? What's Crescent Bow? What is that? Lone Singlet says Ether has a busy paying attention to Paimon. He should have been paying attention to his left side. Shouldn't he could look at each other eyes, and she was gonna be Ether's. Well, what do you call it, man? I don't know. My whole thing is that, like, there's not been many moments where our characters shown us to be like a good. Like, I don't know. I don't know. At least for me, I don't think there's been a moment where our character's been like, I'm going to go out of my way to, like, help you unravel your pain, deal with your bullshit. It's kind of just like, hey, you're here. do you want to, like, hang out for 10 minutes? And your character's like, kind of busy, but okay. And it's just like our character doesn't seem like he's like, I'm off to make you okay, make you happy, make you healthy, make you good. None of that. None of that exists. So I feel like I just got bit by a spider or something. Ugh. Also, I do want to look at that meme real quick. Also, shit. I almost forgot about that. Let's do this. Map? No, not archive. Not archive. Map. This, and then down, and then this. Did something bite me? Doesn't look like it, but it felt like it. Lone Singlet or Fluff says you definitely have enough. You just want to probably make it an exact amount. Yeah, just to fully send it. Yeah, that's the plan. But I'll wait until like the last day to do that. Lone Singlet says also I'm sure we've talked about it before, but why don't they give Lumi some screen time in the trailers? Like Mahoyo said, both travelers are canon, but only ever show Ether. I feel like it's a dangerous precedent to set a little bit, because that means they're like, at least right now, they're like, they can get away with the, well, we just have you like what do you call it, Aether's model queued up, and maybe 90% of people actually chose Aether because he looks more feminine than Lumi. And yeah, so that's the premise. But I feel like if they started like jumping back and forth, people could be like, why is Aether getting more screen time? Why is Louis, whatever name is, getting more screen time? It'd be kind of like more of a, why is this showing favoritism? But right now they can get away with the, it's just easier to model and code. They're already there, you know. Also, that's kind of like what we've been showing off in the trailer since the beginning. So why change it if people are enjoying the trailers, you know? I don't want to buy the thing just yet, but I do want to look at the meme real quick thing. Also, yeah, fuck it, we haven't hanged out here in forever, dude. In forever. Also, fucking Eula getting a little bashful over there, grabbing her chest. Oh my god. Happy Ido, all that. Also, Fluff says you need both the talent and the main level, so hopefully that's enough. One of the original craftingable bows, prototype Crescent. What? One of the bows is Ganyu's best in slot, even better than the critical damage one? You shitting me? Really? That can't be real. Red says, the other craftable bow, look at the blacksmith. Yes, that one. Is the one in the thing? That one's better than the one that I'm considering like using Stardust to get? Cause goddamn, that's blasphemy. That should be changed. But this one, prototype this? Oh! Charge attack hits on weak points increase movement speed by 10%. Oh, and attack by 11 or by 36. Yeah, I can see that being silly. Huh. You'll need to get a headshot, a critical headshot. But does Ganyu do so much AoE that it counts as a headshot? So I would need to get a headshot in order to get that 36% damage. The gameplay of just like shooting the ground and like trying to live does sound appealing, but this I didn't know it was 36. How much is that jump? That can't jump high, right? That's gotta be baseline. I got 4 prototype bows. Probably because Honkai is purely playable female characters, so they want to showcase Ether for the most part. That makes sense too. Losing says that is the problem due to the fact that Paimon dies most of the time for the Traveler. I feel a better example of this was when they did Ai's story quest. They wanted to take her out to help her. What do you mean? Oh, I see. Fluff says might also be something done to appear to CN player bases. Lone Singer says, learn how the world is changing. Fluff says, one of her best is a 4-star bow. It scales attack when refined. Red says, yes, that's the bow. Craft it, refine it. You'll generally aim for the crit shot and her full charge anyway. Yes, attack goes up. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if I miss, am I fucked? Am I boned? Yeah. So yeah, it's like aiming for the head, or is it like she does so much AoE hit that technically the AoE hits the head as well? I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like I would just want to quickly get a headshot really quick and then aim for charge attacks. Is that how it goes? I mean, honestly, this makes. But this is like again, I'm willing to buy the critical damage red bow that looks exactly like this, except red. Than this. But this is still better than the red bow. Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure I understand. Assuming I level it up 4 times with refinement. That may be stacking the deck too much in this one's favor. But yeah. Lone Singer says, I say Blackcliff is better because it gives both critical damage and attack when you defeat an enemy. Give attack as well, plus some enemies don't have a weak spot. Good point. Good point. It's weird that it says weak spot point and not critical hit. Red says, yeah, that is the debate. Which is better? Depends. God damn! I don't know. I don't know. Because that part of me wants to like full send Ganyu, but I can't with Ido and not Ido, with Xiao and Yai over the hedge, essentially. Horrible movie. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to find the goofy meme that Lone Syndicate uploaded that I just was like, this is too much. My brain is like, Let me see if I can find it. I think it was a little bit farther back. Where is it? I can't find it. This was it. This was the meme. This was the meme. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. This was it. Okay, so the meme is me who knows me who now doesn't need subtitles. My Japanese GF teaching me Japanese. Weebs who didn't know this power was attainable. There's so much levels to this where it's like, what? Like, okay, you have a Japanese GF, okay, and she's teaching you subtitles. And then the other part is weebs who weebs who are just fucking idiots. Just like, I have no idea. I have no idea. There's so many moments where the more I think about this, the more I'm like, what? like, and also just the fact that like, your what do you call it? Your Japanese GF is teaching you like anime English, like anime. I don't know. All of this to me just seems like I can't. I just can't. There's some memes where I look at it, I'm like, it's fun. It's first of all, it's too inside baseball to where it's just like, hey, my Japanese girlfriend. It's like, what? Now it seems like very specific to a certain kind of person who has this specific kind of situation happen. And then there's the like weebs who don't know this power is attainable. Like that may be part of like the funniness of like people jealous. People want this a thing, you know? I don't know. To me, I find it hard to be like, To me, I'm like, fucking, what is it? What? What are we talking about? Apparently, there's a GF who's teaching the boyfriend fucking Japanese so that the anime weeb can learn and watch anime together. And then there's just some, for no reason, just other weebs hanging out being like, you know what? You know what? This is crazy to me. Just so many levels to it. But I do love most of the things you upload on the Syndicate. I appreciate anyone who uploads to the memes tab. More than I do. I just edit a video and whatnot and try not to be a douche. But there's some times where the douchery gets ahead of me and I'm like, what? What are we talking about? Anyways. Yeah, that is the debate. What is the better? Red says, get ammos? Get ammos? But I can't, man. We got those characters. I can't, man. He's too much. Too much. Maybe if we got like Ganyu in 2 polls. Even then. What happens if we go for Yai and nothing? We go straight pity. And what happens if we're like Kazuha? We're like, oh shit, I want to go for Kazuha too. Boom. And also we're playing another game. They're gonna release some sort of bombshell character. Could be crazy. Gah. Fluff says that lucky bastard who can get a Japanese GF. Lone Syndicate says, oh, that one. Yeah, that one I was stuck on too, but I thought it was funny. I wanted to share it. No, I love the fact that you share it. It's funny, but to me, there's times when I've read your guys' meme, and it's like, it's funny because you clearly have experienced or have thought or have been in a situation where it's like it formats it and makes it like reinforced and makes it funny. But for me, I'm like, what? Having a Japanese GF? Okay, I guess if you have a Japanese GF, she's teaching you Japanese. I don't know. I'm Portuguese. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. So to me, there's multiple levels where I'm like, it's not sinking in. I know. Also, I don't know what the punchline is. Like, there's no real punchline besides, like, weebs being dumb or jealous. You know, I guess. Love says, the punchline is that weebs that don't realize they can get a Japanese GF in order to learn anime without subtitles. I don't know if that even checks out. I guess That to me, like even saying the sentence, I need to read it again. The punchline is that weebs that don't realize they can get a Japanese GF. First of all, that's the first lie I've ever heard biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. Weebs that don't realize that they can get a Japanese GF. I feel like you could take the Japanese part out of it, and that's 90% of most of us. Okay, I don't mean to come for us, but that is what's happened to most of us. In order to learn anime. Also, who the fuck thinks that when you get a GF, you're like, I can leverage her ability to understand the language. I don't know. There's just so many like blockades that my brain has to go like, okay. I get. Also, is it funny? Is it funny that like they're just like fucking weebs are just like crazy people, you know? I'm having more fun. I find the joke is funnier about like trying to not find the humor in it. But that's just being a weirdo, I guess. Fluff says, or watching anime rather. Okay. No, I get the sentiment about like it'd be cool to like read subtitles or like to read understand Japanese so you can read or so you can watch anime. But just like the reverse deconstruct way to get to that end just seems like excessive and weird. Yeah, maybe it's like your end point was weebs want to know how to read Japanese or understand Japanese so they can watch anime, and weebs want a girlfriend. Let's deconstruct this and go up to the top and then have it all fundamentally come down, except it's like the meme of like QA testers versus like designers. And it's just like my brain is going 6 other ways trying to get to the punchline essentially. Flo says they cannot comprehend that it was such a simple answer. Oh, so to learn Japanese is to get a girlfriend. I don't think getting a Japanese girlfriend is a easy answer to learning what do you call it? Red says anime Japanese is just Japanese. I mean, we don't talk in real life like people talk in movies, but generally you understand how to talk to people IRL. Okay. I think it says also grin, referring to one of the TNT grin. I got you. I got you when it comes to the thumbnail, real estate, as you call it. Hell yes, man, I do see. Although a part of me is sitting there like, 90% of these are like anime memes, and I love it. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah. But also, I'm worried that people will go into our thing and just see a lot of like booba. Like there was one that I seen that I was like, this is too much. This is way too much. I think I can find it. But what do you call it? It was one that just like it's the epitome of like, ugh. This is it. This part is too much. This part. Also, I feel like that breath like shit. It tastes horrible. So like, there's a lot of angles here where I'm like, I don't really get it. The whole like. Also, theoretically, all of these people are pregnant. Okay. So just a wellspring of incredible, what do you call it? Commitment to being a father of all things. Anywho, again, brain can't slow down, keeps fucking diving deeper into it. You guys should know at this point. You've seen Try Not to Grin. A simple meme can turn into a whole nonsense thing. Fluff says, the thing is, you don't want to learn conversational Japanese through anime, but you can learn to understand anime by learning conventional Japanese. I don't know. I mean, I've heard people say stuff like that in the reverse sense of like they learned English by watching like English TV essentially, and been like, I was able to parse it together kind of. And understand a cadence in which you guys kind of say things, which is funny because if you see a Japanese person who like, there's either like a Japanese person who was like trained and they sound kind of like they still have their cadence to their English language, but then you see people who grew up like watching Japanese TV or American or Western world TV. They have like a weird cadence of like they learned how English is actually spoken, not perfectly phonetic, because apparently that's the thing with kanji and etc. that that it's very much like I don't know. I was seeing a TikTok or something about a person explaining like how to get a Japanese person to read something phonetically in English that would like without the weird, not weird, but to us it's weird, or to me it's weird. But it's like this pausing essentially, or like the enunciation aspect of it, because they kind of flow it together. And the person was trying to say like, it's funny because the Japanese English teacher was like slowed it down and talked with like an accent. It was really thick, and then she's like, and then she did the same thing and she killed it and immediately hit like exactly the cadence. And I was like, oh god, we're so so like crazy in our way we speak. Fluff says, so I wouldn't say this is the reason I got to get a partner that happens to know another language, but I can see it being a twisted logic that meme is trying to convey. Yeah. I can see like the end point, but how you got there, I feel like was a little like a little bumpy. Loads says, I mean, I could be a plus. If your GF that speaks a different language could be this might be the selfish, but you could teach. Yeah, no, I think that would be, again, that's also interesting. Just people knowing. I'm not sure if I'd go language. I feel like I'd rather like have a person who had like a specific sect of knowledge that I would not have, but would be useful or interesting to talk about. Like to me, it's a weird one, but like gardening, like I have no patience nor virtue to garden, but goddamn, you ever crack open a carrot from the ground? Goddamn, it hits different, you know? So yeah, also my voice did a weird thing there. That's an interesting question. What do you guys think would be your like peak thing from a person? Say if you have a significant other or whatnot, or girlfriend, whatever, or husbando, whatever, or boyfriend, whatever. What would be like an interesting intelligence-driven sect of information that they would have that you would find to be like, if you could choose in a selfish world? Fluff says, simple does not mean easy. Probably helps if you know a language they don't, so you can teach each other. Yeah, man, you know what's fucked up? You know what's super fucked up? I'm not sure if you guys can relate in any way. Man, so I have my grandparents that are lovely, and I wanted to talk to them in Portuguese. So your boy did it. He got that stupid ass bird on my phone yelling at me, Duolingo, whatever it's called, and I started doing it. And I was like, interesting. I don't know how you get to the point where you can actually comprehend everything, but I'll try it. 3 days go by, that goddamn bird is still pestering me, and I'm like, I just feel like an idiot. I literally became the meme of like someone being like, this is a nice idea. Nope. No dedication, no consistency. I shit the bed entirely. Feels bad. But anyways, also I have I don't delete the app because I have the expectation to maybe go back. Jeez, there's a bigger fish to fry than learning a language right now, like, you know, understanding more things about internet, YouTube, video editing, things like that. Fluff says, probably helps if you know a different language. Also, Red says, there were 100% people who get a GF girlfriend to learn Japanese. Some of them are YouTube channels. Really? Weird tact. A little manipulative also. I feel like it could be a positive outcome, not like a driving force, but maybe. Fluff says, learning a language at least becomes conversational with it. Tends to be much easier when you have someone you can practice with directly. Yeah, but well, that's my thing. My thing is that I'm not sure if I really want to conversate, like, know the cadence of vocal things. I just want to understand what people are saying, okay? Because at the end of the day, I can, like, because that's my worry with my grandparents, is that I feel like their brain does not think in English, their brain thinks in Portuguese, and then they kind of have to stop and kind of try to grind out what they're trying to say in English, which is not 100% true to form. So to me, that's the thing I would hope, is just be able to understand them on their playing field, you know? They may not understand me, which is a little selfish, but I would like to completely comprehend and understand what they're trying to say, you know? Les says, I don't know, man. I think I don't think Coroni randomly shouted movie names makes her a conversationalist or fluent in English. It's adorable as it is, or adorable as it is. It says, I like it when Grin analyzes a meme or talks about it because he brings up interesting points that are fun to think about and brings discussion for the stream and comment section. Yeah, to me, man, I think we need to get better at like, because that's the thing. On Saturday is our like, I just want to hang out and talking with you guys. But the chat like never stops moving on those days because it's just us. It's just hanging out like in a bar basically, or in a cafe because I'm not a big drinker. And we're just talking about our week and shit. But we have in the background like the memes thing, which to me is always a good goof, fun, nonsense. And it's meant to be like a safety net. If I'm ever just like, I don't know what to say, I'm super uninspired, I don't know what to talk about, memes. And then maybe I'll find something there. But yeah, I think we need to try to make a whole stream like just a try not to grin live going constantly. But I feel like that's the thing. I'll go on a tangent and and then I'll be like, oh shit, it's been like 3 minutes of me talking about nothing. Let me go back to the memes. But if it's us, then I'm gonna read your guys' comment that's talking about my conversation, my random one-off thing, and then we're gonna just be going down that rabbit hole, and then the memes are gonna be on the side. It's like we're like a prompt, like a prompt that all of us just take and go. Fluff says the issue is a lot of anime doesn't use correct conversational Japanese and teaches bad habits and common words. Fluff says, my source, majority of Hololive and other VTubers watched experience this quite clearly. Anime is not very good learning tool. That makes sense. I will say though, I don't know. To me, I also think people have like that whole cadence. Like I've always had like, what do you call it? Canada. You grew up in Canada. I'm sure it's similar to America, but we had like an Australian person here. We had a French person here. We had a Chinese person in our school. When I say here, I mean like in my schools, etc. And I never really got upset by them like saying a word in English that wasn't perfect or had like the weird grammar. I just thought it was like, hey, this is a person who's trying and it's unique and look at them. But I do notice some people get really fucking bent out of shape when you're like they stop you and they're like, no, this is how you perfectly say it. And they almost seem like they're frustrated or insulted with you. And I feel like that's a bad way to be, you know? Red says, I learned English from RPG games. Nice. And TV shows that totally worked the best in class. Yeah, man. Well, I think it's good if you have like, I think honestly, like the biggest thing with learning, like if you want to learn fast as shit, it's when you're younger and when you're passively doing it, to where like you don't even know you're doing it. Kind of like when you're like tying your shoes, like you know how to do it, but you probably can't explain it perfectly. Or some people can, some people can't. Depends on how you learned it. But that to me seems like the best way. And again, if you force yourself to like only watch like for 3 months, if you force yourself to like take Japanese classes and only watch videos or YouTube videos or YouTube channels that are Japanese based, I feel like you'd make stupid ground, because you need to like entrench yourself with it and not give yourself an out. I think that's a part of it, but could be just my thoughts. Fluff says, learning English is probably easier than people think, and it's one of the most common languages in the world. I've had a friend that can communicate in perfect English, at least via text. Oh, okay. Fluff says, but they can't pronounce a word of it. Oh, really? Again, at least there's that understanding of itself, which is nice. Fluff says, I need to go get back in Duolingo stuff. Yeah, man, that's the fucking meme. The Duolingo stuff, because people are like, this is such a nice idea. And I bet it works. But everyone's just like, I got fucking busy. I don't want to do this. God damn that bird yelling at me like, hey, idiot, you haven't done it in a while. God, shut up. God damn you. I don't know, I'm getting mad because I know I'm falling short. Flo says, but they can't pronounce a word of it. I need to get back to Duolingo, but I have to pick up on words over time thanks to Hololive and JP VTubers. Yeah, I can see that being a huge help too. Flo says, I definitely know most of the commonly used words. Nice. Lone Singlet says, I would choose swing because although I do know how to sew my seams are all messed up, and patches up my holes in my clothes would be a great skill, and have the cosplay would be a cool learn about. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're saying like an ideal trait that you would have in a partner, or not an ideal trait, but an ideal information set / experience would be a person who knows how to sew and do like cosplay and stuff like that. That'd be awesome too. Fluff says Japanese has a few levels. There's written alphabetical, where are most symbolizes that are both local and foreign loan words. Then there is kanji, and a lot of folks struggle with that. Okay, yeah, that seems like too much. Like the crazy, it's crazy. To me, it's crazy. I should be more insular. But then, yeah, that seems like so much. But also, no, I even think you could put like a K, like the A, B, C, and then the K, and then a fucking kanji symbol, and you're like, it's on cloud 9. The difference, at least I think, maybe it's just because I grew up on it, but I think even if you didn't, you could still see like little, like couple squiggles versus complex degrees of squiggles. Fluff says, probably for me it is that since I'm 30 now, it's gonna be much tougher to retain a new language. Well, I know people say that, Fluff, but I also think that if you understand the mechanisms of the brain, and like the neurology of the mind, and like creating neurons and defining them, and like you understand, I think it's like a Stanford thing that shows like retention essentially, but it's like reviewing what you've learned in 2 weeks. Then it's like 3 months, and then it's a year, or like 9 months or something like that. But it's like this graph that shows how your brain starts to lose stuff, and if you rekindle that spark, your brain like cements the neurological pathway in your brain more, which I find is like wildly helpful. Also, sorry, John. Hello, John. Sorry for not noticing you, sir. Forgive me. You should try Marvel Avengers. I thought it was crap because of the reviews, but it's actually really fun. Yeah, I've seen that, man, especially now. I think the reviews were bad because the game came out very busted, but I think it could be good now. Yeah, I agree. I think it could be. Fluff talks up it quite a bit. Fluff says, and I mostly just remember how to pronounce things as either a German or Japanese person would. Not that I remember a lot of the words either. Interesting how the brain like grapples with stuff. One thing it says, I would like the idea so much, live, try not to grin, and very funny when everyone brings their thoughts and to the table. Yeah, no. I think I just gotta do a better job about like if I could read faster. I think I'd be happier, because like I sometimes feel like I'm like, oh no, I don't want to leave everyone's comment behind. So if I could just intake the data and like put out there what is like fire to the conversation essentially. Then I would like to do that. But then also I don't want people feeling judged, like their comments weren't as interesting or fun, because there are. It's just I don't know where if they like supercharge the thing, you know. Also, Fluff says, yeah, I really it really is a matter of dedicating yourself to learning something to actually progress. Yeah. Fluff says, similar to Ring Fit Adventure, Duolingo isn't meant to be your sole source learning language. It's supplementary. I think it's different for everyone. I don't know if that's a weird thing. I don't know. I'm sure you wouldn't even consider that to be like a general statement. I'm sure, like, I think it would help, but I know a lot of people who speak really, really, I think it's the degree in which you want to learn. So if you find yourself having a fallback, because some people like hone into certain things. Like if you really are a person who hones in on the exact frequency, cadence of how somebody says something, and they're also gifted people who are really good with languages, people who are really good with numbers. So I don't know. I don't know if it's, I think it could, is what I'm getting at. I think there could be a person out there who like just use Duolingo and can just kill it. Just speak phonetic, perfect, that type. Possible. It might be hard and very weird, but yeah. But also I think I don't know. To me, I know some people who can just do that. Perhaps it's not the majority, and that's the point. Fluff says, to put it simply, I feel learning more Japanese is a little over a year of watching VTubers than I did when watching subbed anime. Oh yeah, that feels fair. I feel 100% makes sense. But also, I don't know. Some people say that. I was a time when I watched subbed anime for a lot, and I don't know, man. I think it's like if you care. If you're trying, like if you're studying and then you're like hearing out for that word and you're like, I know what that word means. That means this. Cool. That's going to create a neurological pathway within the brain because it reignites that spark, that electricity current going through your brain. But if you're just like, it's fucking whatever, like your brain's somewhere else, like you're in the My Hero Academia build-up momentum moment of grandeur, then you're just going to fucking let that shit fall out of your head. It's not going to be present, you know? I likely can just learn Ramaja and then apply it to block mess, but off Chinese so I can think. I'm worried about learning it. Okay. I know what most of that was. Because, yeah, it seems like I don't want to put myself out there and get destroyed. Also, Red says, gotta go to sleep. Night, Grin. Night, everyone. Thank you so much for sound. Bye, Red. Also, guys, I think tomorrow, I want to try a different game. So, what do you call it? I have Gunfire Reborn, so I wanted to play that tomorrow. And I'm hoping that Fluff has that installed. So, if he can maybe help carry me. Because it seems like a very fun stream game. Although I am worried that it may not have a lot of, like, video potential, which is why we're streaming it. Just because I googled the like content of it, and it seems like there's some pretty decent established content creators, and it sucks because they're making good guides, but they're getting like 3,000 views compared to like other games of other things, you know. But maybe that's the best way to grow in a small community. Lone Seagate says, something that I wanted to tell you, Grin, is that I started reading a manga today. I'm not sure if you remember what about us talking about it, my dress up darling, and that we are looking forward to the anime. Yeah, no, I remember it. I remember the thing. It's an anime where this weirdo dude likes dolls, like this weird classic Japanese like geisha, something like that. Geisha, I think is what it is. Dolls, and he meets like this Gara person. I think that's what they call it. Is that right, Gara? I don't know. It's basically like I don't know what that means. I thought it meant like stylish. And I thought it maybe mean like slutty. And then I don't know what it means. I think it just means like untraditional for what the style might be in the given country. Regardless, popular girl looks crazy designer, and she basically he helps her cosplay because he likes making dolls. Definitely, he seems like that. It seems like creepy. Seems very creepy, but it seems very wholesome. Love says, not sure, not to say it is impossible, but it definitely a slower process than you have been, and dedicated classes for it. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that like in order to get intelligence, or not intelligence, in order to improve upon anything, you should attack it from every angle and try to best learn in whatever way that is for you. So yeah. Lozika says, but I started volume 1 of the manga, and 2 main characters are wholesome and great people. I definitely will continue the manga, and the anime releases, I watch it, compared to the 2. Yeah, no, I'm excited for the anime. The style looks crisp too. Hopefully the animation is just as good. My goal is to be able to mostly understand Japanese VTubers outside of the translated clips. Whether I can apply it speaking to a Japanese person, well, that would be nice. Yeah, I was about to say, it's nice, but it's not necessary with the demand of what you're trying to get after is. Says probably with subbed anime changes to the original order of the words, so you can't read the line, put it one to one with what I was being said. Okay. Whereas I can learn how Japanese sentence structure are by watching VTubers and such. Interesting. Oh, I do. It's not a big game to install. Okay, perfect. Yeah, no, I have to install it tonight. Hopefully I don't forget. Yeah, that's what we're probably going to do tomorrow. I was playing this cheap indie game, I think, unless it's expensive now. It was cheap when Nub was gracious and bought it for me. So, yeah. Lonzika says, there is too much going on in an anime that I would find learning and language just from that alone difficult. Like maybe aside with something else would be better. Yeah, no, again, my thing is, I feel like unless you were looking out for the words and the cadence and like things like that, it will just go right over your head, because there's like so much things to anime, which is like the visual, the music, the like not just the voice, but the dialogue that weaves the story forward. Like that's where your attention kind has to be, I think. Fluff says, ahem, Akina, is that right? Fluff says, I think it also helps that English movies are often a slower cadence, but learning how to say a word doesn't mean you know how to apply them in conversation. Interesting. I haven't learned a language too much, so I can't really compare. They did increase the price shortly before it exited early access. Interesting. Okay, so it's $20. It's still $20. It's not the worst. On sale, it's $14. Okay, it's not the worst. Could be bad. Could be worse. Could be significantly worse. I now got it when it's $5 for me, which is insane. But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow we will be playing that game. Thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta go work. I gotta go exercise. Jesus Christ, can't speak. I gotta go work out. I will upload a video for you right now. I believe it is an Outriders video, and it's the last one I have. And forgive me for it's kind of double dipping in the thing that we currently talked about. We talked about how to progress with the Technomancer, and then this is kind of my Hail Mary attempt to show people how to, or tell people how you progress in general in that game. Which please, if you have any tips for Outriders, throw it in the comments section down below. Also, if you're watching this People in Past broadcast, we did upload a video that took a very long time to make. It's called, it's a Halo video, which is, it's called a new series we're doing, Try Harder, where we're basically going from 0, our first game in a game, to our 30th game, or whenever I can get competency in the game, and improve, and all that stuff. It took a long time to make. If you could check that out, I'd appreciate it immensely. Also, Atomic Bomb was good. Thanks so much for stopping by. Sorry for ending it right now. Atomic Bomb says, hi, to one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm sorry, I'm ending it. Atomic Bomb, we will stream tomorrow. Hopefully I can see you there. Thank you so much for stopping on by. Hopefully we can talk tomorrow. Lone Syndicate says, awesome Outriders video. We are going to play it again on stream. Probably, maybe. I'm kind of burnt out, but I'll probably play it. Probably Saturday. No, maybe, actually, I don't know. Maybe Sunday? Maybe a little bit of Genshin and some Sunday stuff. Maybe Gun something Reborn, whatever the game's called. Gunfire Reborn. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm off to go exercise. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Love you to bits. Hopefully I can see you tomorrow and enjoy the video that's coming out right now. Thank you and goodbye.